All right. So today I wanted to do a short update to a technically analysis video I did the other day. As always, this is not financial advice. This is opinion only. We were looking at three different assets. We were looking at Bitcoin, the dollar, and ADA Cardano. So let's look at Bitcoin first right now. In that video a couple days ago, I predicted that Bitcoin would make it up to the bottom of this descending triangle that it had fallen through, and then we would reject off of that. We started making an approach to that, got a little over 52,000, and then since then we've started our decline. Since we didn't make it to the bottom of this descending triangle, it shows more strength for the bears right now, and I would expect that we do decline and hit this $38,000 level, possibly around December 20th. It's not looking great. Of course, we had made a prediction in that previous video that we would see somewhere around $120,000 Bitcoin towards the end of January. If we indeed do come down to this long uptrending level of support at $38,000, that's where my target is at, and in around that timeline. However, if we do for some reason manage to bounce off of one of these levels of support down here, whether it be 50 or 47,000, 42,000, if we do get a good bounce off of that, I would expect that our upside for this bull market is lower, under $100,000. So I'm looking for this move to come down to the $38,000 level within the next 10 or 11 days before we're able to finally put this short-term bearish move behind us. This all correlates greatly with the moves that the dollar is making. In my previous video, I laid out this trajectory for the dollar, and we fell below it, and now we've pulled right back into this line that I drew. And it looks like we're headed towards a short-term uptrending level of support, which would only be slightly underneath where we are right now. And if we get a bounce off of that, that's where we would likely see Bitcoin hitting that decline to $38,000. If Bitcoin for some reason should fall through this short-term uptrending level of support and fall down to this next one, that could provide Bitcoin that move that it needs in this bull run. So I'm suspecting that we'll come down to this level of support and maybe get a little bit of a bounce and then pull back into it and fall through. So we'll be looking for that bullish move from Bitcoin to happen when this dollar breaks through this short-term uptrending level of support and starts moving down to the more long-term uptrending level of support. That'll be when Bitcoin really has its opportunity to move. On Cardano, we're not looking great. We've got a support level, a long-term support level at around $1.20, and if Bitcoin makes its move down to 38,000, I don't think that we'll be able to hold $1.20 as ADA. So I would suspect we fall down somewhere to the dollar range. Now, ADA has at times moved against Bitcoin, or Bitcoin can be going down and ADA can be going up, and that's what I'm hoping to see at some point here. In many ways, it almost looks like Bitcoin's moves are mirroring ADA's to a degree, but ADA is actually making those moves first. So, it's possible that ADA is indeed leading the market, and the rest of it just has to catch up, which in this case is downside. So I'm hoping that ADA can catch a bounce and start moving independent of Bitcoin. But anyways, that's a short update for today. Largely, the thesis is still holding true, and yeah, like I said, we're looking at a $38,000 target for Bitcoin, which may allow us an opportunity to buy ADA at $1 or below. And I will be buying. I've started buying a little bit of ADA already, around the $1.30 range. And yeah, I'm going to keep ramping up my buying as the price goes down. But yeah, and as a whole, the crypto market is not looking good. The dollar has a longer term uptrend going on here. And it's just showing that the dollar is gaining in strength. But I would expect at some point, we'll see a little bit of a retracement for the dollar, which will give us the last leg of our bull run and our last opportunity to just sell out so that we can buy back with more in the coming bear market. Anyways, have a good day. Talk to y'all soon.